Right, for as long as I can remember, one snack has basically fueled the entire nation. It's a proper British icon. I am of course talking about the Greggs sausage roll. It's not just pastry and a bit of pork, is it? It's a legend. But what if I told you there's another Greggs sausage roll? One that also fuels the nation, but mainly before 11 a.m. The sausage breakfast roll. This has kicked off a debate in my head for years. They're both called sausage rolls, but they're completely different beasts. One is pastry, the other is a soft bread roll. So today we're going to settle it. This is a battle for the name itself. The pastry icon against the breakfast champion. And as an added bonus, we'll see how the pastry roll's modern challenger, the vegan sausage roll, fits into all this. This is the ultimate showdown to see which one gets to be the true king. Here they are, side by side, the two titans of the Greggs counter, and visually they couldn't be more different. The classic sausage roll is a masterpiece of flaky pastry. It looks rustic, the pastry has risen with a bit of attitude. All uneven with tons of layers, it's cooked to that perfect inviting golden brown, and it has that iconic wavy pattern on top. The sausage breakfast roll is a different kind of beautiful. It's a soft, floury white roll, sliced open to reveal 3 perfectly cooked pork sausages nestled inside. It's simple, honest, and it looks like it will sort you out right on a cold morning. Now, of course, a bread roll isn't called a bread roll everywhere. Up north, it might be a sausage bap, a sausage bun, or even a sausage tea cake. But I'm trying these from a Greggs in Canterbury, and down here, it's a roll. And here's our wild card, the vegan sausage roll. It's worked some dark magic to look almost identical to the classic pork one, the only giveaway being the straight lines scored across the top, like a secret pastry Morse code. Now for the smell. The classic one is savoury, a bit greasy in the best way, with that seasoned pork and pastry smell. That's pure comfort. The breakfast roll smells of warm bread and grilled sausage, a smell that's basically a call to arms for anyone who's hungry. Let's talk numbers. The price. The sausage breakfast roll is more than twice the price of the regular sausage roll. But they're still cheap. It's more or less an even playing field. So the choice is about what you fancy, not what's in your wallet. So for looks and value, you can't split them. They're both top tier, cheap as chips, but completely different prospects. The real fight starts with the first bite. Right, this is what it's all about, the main event. The winner is decided by taste. I'm going to break this down into the carrier, the filling, and the overall experience, with and without the crucial addition of sauce. First up, the carriers. The classic sausage roll has that perfect flaky, buttery puff pastry. You get that symphony of shattering layers and a rich, indulgent texture. It's magnificent. The breakfast roll's carrier is a soft, doughy bread roll. It's less of a star and more of a perfect vessel. It's there to soak up the flavour of the sausage and any sauce you add. A lot of people put tomato sauce or brown sauce on their sausage roll, but these are almost good enough to have without sauce. Let's try them without any sauce to see if they're both fantastic in their own right. That classic pork filling is soft, peppery, and encased in its pastry prison. The breakfast roll filling, it's 3 whole sausages. They have that satisfying, dense texture you want from a proper breakfast sausage. Now for the pastry roll with tomato sauce. It's a solid combo. Now with HP brown sauce. That tangy sweetness really complements the pork. But for the sausage breakfast roll, in my opinion, there can only be one sauce. No other sauce can beat HP sauce on a sausage. The combination of the soft roll, the hearty sausage, and the sharp tang of the brown sauce is a breakfast masterpiece. But before I decide on the main event, we have to address the wild card. The vegan sausage roll. Its pastry is similar to the classic, maybe a fraction less buttery, but the corn filling is where it gets interesting. It's more herby, more peppery, and the texture is unbelievably close to the pork. It's tasty, but with a cleaner, more herby finish. Now let's try this with some tomato sauce. Not bad. Now with some brown sauce. The tamarind flavour in the brown sauce goes really nicely with a peppery filling. The vegan sausage roll is surprisingly good, and after adding sauce to it, it comes pretty close in taste to the original. So, the overall experience? The classic pastry roll is a brilliant self-contained snack. But the sausage breakfast roll, it's a meal. It's more substantial, making it a proper satisfying breakfast. For being a more complete and hearty eating experience, the sausage breakfast roll just about nicks the taste round for me. If you're enjoying this obsessive breakdown, I'd be massively grateful if you could hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. Right, let's look at the boring stuff. What's actually in these things? We all know that none of these are exactly health food, but let's see how they stack up on paper. First, the classic pork sausage roll. This is your benchmark for indulgence. You're looking at around 348 calories and a hefty 24 grams of fat. Now the sausage breakfast roll. And this is where it gets really interesting. It actually has more calories, clocking in at 383, but it has significantly less fat than the pastry version, at around 16 grams. The big surprise is the protein. It packs in a mass of 17 grams, which is almost double the classic. And what about our vegan friend? It's the lowest of the lot in calories at 271, and it has the least fat at just 14 grams, making it a genuinely lighter option. So what does all this mean? It means the choice is more complex than you'd think. The classic is a fat and pastry flavour bomb. The vegan roll is the undisputed lightweight champion. But the sausage breakfast roll, despite being the highest in calories, has a much more balanced profile with less fat and way more protein. It's not just breakfast. It's a surprisingly smart choice if you want something that will actually keep you full. On paper, for being a more nutritionally substantial meal, this round has to go to the sausage breakfast roll. We've stared at them, we've smelt them, we've tasted them, we've looked at their nutritional stats. The time has come to pick a winner for the battle for the title of the true Greggs sausage roll. This was a draw. One is a flaky work of art. The other, a soft, substantial bap. Both are icons, both are great value, a dead heat. The classic pastry roll is legendary for a reason, holding its own with or without sauce. But the sausage breakfast roll offers a different kind of satisfaction. It's more of a meal, and the taste of a proper sausage in a soft roll with a splash of HP sauce is hard to beat. The breakfast roll takes it by a hair. This was a shock. The breakfast roll, while higher in calories, stormed this round with significantly less fat and nearly double the protein of its pastry-based rival. It's the more balanced choice. This round goes straight to the sausage breakfast roll. So there you have it. Based on the scores, we've got a result. Today in this head-to-head battle, the breakfast contender has beaten the pastry champ. The winner, by 2 rounds to none with 1 draw, is the Greggs sausage breakfast roll. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's an incredible product that stands up as a proper meal. The sausage breakfast roll hasn't been beaten as a snack, but as an overall product. The breakfast roll just has so much more to offer. So the sausage breakfast roll takes the crown today. It won on taste because it's a more substantial and customizable meal. and it won on the technicals because it's a surprisingly balanced option. In fact, I'll usually grab one if I'm staying at a hotel that doesn't include breakfast. The classic sausage roll will always be a legend. It's the icon for a reason. It hasn't been replaced, but it's been challenged for its name. And let's not forget the vegan roll, which is a stunning piece of food innovation, and the perfect lighter choice. But that's just my verdict. This is a huge debate, so I'm putting the final decision in your hands. What do you reckon? Which is the one true sausage roll in your eyes? Is it the original pastry icon? Or has the hearty breakfast roll won you over? Let me know your definitive choice in the comments below. If you enjoyed this ultimate taste test showdown, please give this video a like and make sure you subscribe for more travel tips, hotel reviews, and, just maybe, more deep dives into the food we love. Thanks for watching.